Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a second grade Thanksgiving. This play is a culmination of several weeks of work, hard work by your children and your grandchildren and your brothers and sisters. We've been studying Native Americans and Pilgrims. As you know, we went on a field trip the other day and learned a lot about the Lenape Indians who lived in Pennsylvania years and hundreds of years ago. And we've also been studying the Pilgrims and their journey to the New World and what it was like for them. So, this play will teach you all a little bit about what their journey was like. We hope you enjoy the show, and without further ado, I present a second grade Thanksgiving.
Hey, this is great. You all came to visit just as we're about to watch our favorite movie, A Second Grade Thanksgiving.
We love it because it tells us a great story of friendship and cooperation.
Oh, it's about to start. If you don't pay attention in the beginning, you won't understand how the Pilgrims and the Native Americans met and became great friends.
It begins in 1620, more than 380 years ago.
Mama, Father, why do you actually innocence? Well, you know how we have been going to church secret.
That's because the King of England said that anyone who didn't obey the laws of his church would be punished.
We've gotten tired of having to hide in order to worship.
It's become too difficult for our family to stay here.
But Mama, I like England. I was born here. Why can't we stay?
You have lived here your entire life, dear, but we must leave so that we can continue to worship and raise our children as we please.
That is why we decided to travel to the New World. But Mother, how are we getting to the New World?
Some English businessmen have agreed to give us a boat called the Mayflower. In return, we must provide furs and lumber for 7 years.
But Mom, what kind of ship is the Mayflower?
You know, you have lots of questions, dear.
But you'll just have to wait and see. Boy, she really had a lot of questions. The next part is pretty neat.
I always try to imagine myself on a ship like the Mayflower. I don't think I could survive a week like that with my own family, not to mention a ship full of people.
Oh, boy! Wait, see, you can't take that. Why not? I'll need it all for the New World. Sorry, all you can take is this Bible box for your family. Bible and whatever you can fit in that chest over there. This ship is made for holding cargo, not people. There'll be 102 people on board. 102 people? I know there are 102 pilgrims. You're right, but there'll be other people on board too. Yeah, I heard there'll be a doctor, a soldier, and a shoemaker, a blacksmith aboard too. Right again, but you're forgetting the sailors, farmers, weavers, and shopkeepers. Actually, only 35 are pilgrims like yourself. Are you sure there will be enough room? There should be. The ship's about 90 feet long. 90 feet is as big as 2 tractor-trailer trucks. Okay, so there will be lots of people on board. Will that make the ship smell? No, it won't. The ship used to carry wine, which has leaked over the years, and that takes away most smells. That's enough now. Move along. Lift the anchor, man. We're off. I don't know about you, but I would have turned around right then and there. But it gets worse for the pilgrims. Watch. There are too many people on board. You better get used to it, Patience. We're only about halfway there yet.
As today, there's one more little on board. A little baby named Oceanus was just born.
The Belgian boys are trying to scare little Oceanus and make him cry. They are always causing trouble. They almost caught the ship on fire once when they were playing with gunpowder.
Mom, I'm getting really scared too. We keep sailing through these dangerous storms.
And I keep on thinking the Mayflower will sink. We must maintain a positive attitude, children. God will care for us.
Well, we're gonna have to believe that someone will take care of us.
Dad said the food supply is running well.
He said that the cheese is moldy and we're running out of water.
And I'm tired of wearing the same clothes every day. We're all beginning to smell. Okay, kids, enough! Let's walk up to the valves and see if we can spot land. As you can see, the
Wow, I always feel
I always feel so bad when I complain to my mom when I watch that part, but I would never let her know that. Let's fast forward to the part where they reach land. That's a bit more uplifting. Hooray! It's been 66 days at sea and we finally spotted land.
what's it?
It's November 1620. Hey, where are all the houses? Where are we going to stay? What did you expect? This is the new world. Until we build some houses, we'll have to sleep on the Mayflower. Who is going to make me? Actually, John Carver will. Did you miss the meeting downstairs or what? Well, we elected John Carver as our governor. And we created the Mayflower Compact. It promises fair laws and majority vote. John Carver, not me. You guys are crazy. We're all in this together.
Julia.
As you can see, the Pilgrims were smart to create some laws. This helps organize the community. They settled into what is now called Plymouth, Massachusetts. Watch for yourself.
I am so glad we decided to settle her. There are so many running brooks and fields ready for planting.
We quickly discovered that coal would be an important crop for us to grow in order to survive. I think it's one for that. We have one sweet that goes all the way up that hill.
Did you know they're storing all of our guns and cannons to the top of the hill?
Yeah, it's the safest place you can see for miles around that hill.
Everyone is working really hard trying to build homes before winter starts.
Brooklyn.
I am looking for some chick. It's going to be very cold. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to share my house with another family. Share house? Why do you have to share your house? Well, we won't have enough time to make homes for everyone. So my family and other small families like ours are living in much larger ones.
But right now.
But right now we're only building houses for 6 days a week. We could get more done if we worked every day.
Why can't we work on Sunday? Doesn't get my house built before the winter.
I'm like Captain Jones.
My parents say Sunday's the Lord's Day.
We must keep worshiping on Sunday. But I'm not sure who's right. I have a feeling it's going to be a long winter.
Okay.
It turns out Miranda is right. The Pilgrims were in for a long winter. So many people got sick. Half of them died.
No medicine could cure the sickness. The Pilgrims used herbs to cure their aches and pains. Thank goodness we made it through that winter. We're almost to the end now.
I want to go back home to England. Last winter was horrible.
This is home now.
At least we met some new people and are making new friends.
What new friends?
Didn't you hear? A native walked into the village last week, held out his hand, and said, "Welcome, Englishmen."
How did he know how to speak English? I thought the natives had their own language. He learned it from visiting the English fishermen.
His name is Somerset, and I heard he brought his friend Squanto.
Squanto will stay with us and help us with our farming.
He will teach us how to fish, plant corn, and tell us where to hunt.
At last, Squanto is here.
Greetings. I have known all the Englishmen before you. They taught me your language.
We are glad to see you. Our people are suffering greatly.
I will show you how to plant corn in a new way. In each row we will bury a small fish.
Will the corn smell bad? Not at all. The fish off the corn gate is fertilizer.
I will also teach you how to plant corn, beans, and squash together. The three sisters will help each other grow in harmony.
We have a huge debt, Squanto. You've been very good to us all. Will we meet other native friends? Yes, Chief Massasoit and Governor Carver are meeting right now and working on a peace treaty.
Many pilgrims and natives will gather to share food and a day of Thanksgiving.
It sure is nice to have some friends in the new world.
The Pilgrims were lucky to have the natives on their side. The peace treaty stated that neither group would attack the other, and that treaty lasted for 54 years.
But enough about that. Here comes the grand finale, the first Thanksgiving.
The first Thanksgiving actually lasted for about 3 days. It took place around October 16, 21. 50 pilgrims attended the first Thanksgiving. Governor Carver told Chief Massasoit to come. He showed up with 90 Indian braves.
They all feasted on cranberries, pumpkins, deer, wild geese, lobsters, clams, and even popcorn.
Of course.
Of course, wild turkey was served. By the way, did you know that pilgrims consider it bad manners for a child to sit at the table? That explains why everyone's standing. For some reason, I always get hungry watching this movie.
How you come, man?
Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to pop some more popcorn.
Happy Thanksgiving! Great job.